Greetings, minis and balloons. This is Matt Harpatrick. While I usually watch anime films made by big-time studios like Disney, DreamWorks, and Warner Brothers, I do watch some anime films made by other studios from other countries. Whenever the international films get nominated at the Oscars, I do take a look at them to see what they're like. Some good examples would be My Life as a Zucchini or any other Studio Ghibli film. So for this episode of the Wonder Reviews, we're going on a bit of a world tour, where I'm going to talk about a French-Belgian anime film called Ernest and Celestine. Based on the Belgian children's novel by Gabrielle Vincent, it tells the story of a bear and mouse living together under one roof and became friends and sometimes go on multiple adventures. The book got adapted into an anime film in 2012, premiering at the Cannes Film Festival and got nominated at the Oscars in 2013, but lost to Disney's Frozen. However, Ernest and Celestine would continue their tale through the 2017 TV series, win a few awards at festivals, and it has been announced that a movie sequel is in the works. Welcome to another episode of the Wonder Reviews. Let's take a look at this harmonious artwork. This is Ernest and Celestine. The film features two species, bears and mice. The mice live in the sewers and the bears live upsurface. One of the mice, named Celestine, goes up to the surface to collect some bear teeth only to get stuck in a trash can. She gets rescued by a hungry bear named Ernest, who shows him a place where he can get food in exchange for her life. Then he helps Celestine with her teeth hunt. Unfortunately, they end up causing trouble from both their homes, so they hid in Ernest's faraway home and start to form a friendship. As it is based on a children's book, the plot is pretty simple. However, it managed to remain strong thanks to the heart of the film involving Ernest and Celestine's friendship. The story goes on and on where people are saying mice and bears should not be friends because they see each other as dangerous or monstrous enemies. But when Celestine and Ernest met, they realized they do have something in common where they want to fulfill their real talent like an artist or a musician instead of being forced to become something that they're not. It does happen where they throw in some humor since it is a movie featuring talking animals, but most of it is pretty cute and enjoyable. Another thing that's interesting is that we do see the perspective of both the mice and bears. The bears live in a normal city with some small businesses and live like regular people and see mice as pets but add them in as a tooth fairy twist. And the mice collect resources from the surface to build their city and have their own training ground to defend themselves from the mighty grizzlies. Even though I have not read the books myself, the film made me feel welcome as a newcomer. I understand how the bears and mice live their everyday lives, how they see each other as enemies, and there's a sense of charm in the film that made me feel why should I care about Ernest and Celestine when they're being outcasted by everyone or becoming friends or doing something what they want to do in their lives. There aren't that many characters to talk about since it mostly focuses on the stars of the movie, but even if there are a few characters, everyone does have a significant role. Celestine is an orphan girl that loves to draw paintings, but the other might want her to collect some bear teeth for the dentist. She is considered intelligent and brave enough to talk to the bears, but she does worry about being alone if either she or Ernest gets taken into custody. Ernest is a hungry bear that is sometimes grouchy who wants to play music wherever he goes instead of following his family business. When it comes to their friendship, they do have a strong bond when they've been outcasted from their world and make a good team to outcome any forms of obstacles. For the rest of the characters, while not as prominent as the main leads, they do serve a purpose in the movie to expand the world building. There's this one bear family where both parents want their son to be in the family business on selling candy and tea, and the mice children being the helpers for the dentist and the grumpy caretaker, aka the gray one. Since I did watch the English dub, the voice acting is amazing. Every performer played the part, many of which are well-known celebrities like Forrest Whitaker, Mackenzie Foy, Lauren Bacall, Paul Giamatti, Nick Offerman, and more. One interesting fact about the author, Gabrielle Vincent, that she was a painter of watercolor that she used to design her Ernest and Celestine books. However, this animated film used Adobe Flash or Animate to make hand-drawn by computer. When the animators decided to use that method, the animation turned out to be quite fascinating. Starting with the backgrounds, everything around looks like a painting. From all the snow to the grass during the spring season to many of the settings like the bear city as a suburban home and the mice city as an underground facility in the sewers. Even the character designs and movements are well done. While it's not the same illustration from the actual books, well, at least until the very end, many of the mice and bears have recognizable looks and great facial expressions, and the movements are down to earth but still maintain their animal behaviors. Even during some of the chase scenes, they can be fun to watch with all the running, car driving, and escaping a swarm of police mice.
This way, hurry!
addition, the animation takes advantage of its watercolors with some of the imageries, like Ernest's music piece, the police arguing from the radio, and some of the nightmare sequences. Even though this 2D animation was done by computer, it can't fool you to believe that this movie was 100% hand-drawn. And this sort of art technique had worked in other works like Into the Spider-Verse or Hilda. It may be a simple movie based on a children's book series, but this movie turned out to be incredible and even mature. Ernest and Celestine is an incredible anime film with an engaging story, memorable characters, and beautiful animation. This is a must-watch for animation buffs, especially the fans of the Vincent books. Who knew a movie about a bear and a mouse being friends became such a spectacular anime film? And I'm actually looking forward to seeing the sequel when it's released worldwide. I give Ernest and Celestine an A and the Diploma of Destiny. I'm Matt Harry Patrick. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to watch a One Bear Band show. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, check out these other videos, or feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming reviews and other projects. I'll see you soon.